Hello everyone. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Sai.
Good morning, Sai.
Good morning everyone. Shall we start our class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, in today's class, we are going to discuss one service, that is EFS. Okay. Now one notes whatever services we are going to discuss. These are comparatively smaller, but they are important. Okay. So let's see what is this EFS all about. EFS full form is Elastic File System. Elastic Elastic File System. That means, see, you know, right, EBS volume. EBS volume, it is a drive that we attach to our EC2 instance. EFS is also drive only. It is also volume only. Either you can call drive or volume. One EBS you can attach to only one instance, whereas one EFS you can attach to any number of instances. You can attach one EFS volume to any number of instances. It is a kind of shared volume. Shared volume. Okay, I'm repeating this. One EBS volume you can attach to one instance at a time, whereas one EFS volume you can attach to any number of instances. Shared volume. That means if you put something in the storage, that can be accessible from all EC2 instances. That can be accessed from all EC2 instances. Okay, just remember that. Now, I'll tell you how we are going to connect. See, this is elastic. That means you can put any amount of data. There is no limit. It grows automatically. It grows. You keep on injecting the data, it grows. So elasticity is there. That means if you ask me, Sai, what is the size of EFS? No, I can't say anything. Whatever data is there, that is the size of EFS. Okay, it grows automatically. Just remember that. Okay. So how are you going to attach to EC2 instances? Let me give one simple example. This is my laptop. This is pen drive. Okay. Laptop. This is one pen drive called E. So when I attach pen drive, automatically one window kind of thing will be created. Correct? One window kind of thing will be created, and automatically these two will be connected. Correct? That happens automatically in Windows. Whatever data is there in your pen drive, that actually you can see from here, and you work here. Where is my actual data? That is in A, but that data you can see from B. Correct? What is B? B is like a window through which you are accessing the data which is in A. Correct? B is like a window through which you are accessing the data which is in A. So here main component is A, but that you can see from B. So everything you work, everything in B. Got it? Okay. That is what actually happens in Windows. But that is not the case with Linux. In Linux, that is not, it is going to happen. I'll tell you. Suppose if it is my laptop, it is Linux. You attach it on pen drive. Now in Linux, what actually happens? You need to create this window, that directory, that actually we call directory here. Okay, you need to create one directory. The directory here we call mount point. So in Windows that will be created automatically, but in Linux you have to create that one manually. Okay, you need to create one directory. That directory we call mount point. Mount point. And you need to connect that pen drive with this directory. You need to connect that pen drive with this directory. That process we call mount. That process we call mount. Okay, mount point and mount. You need to do it this one manually if it is in Linux. So EFS also we are following the same thing. And one more thing, this EFS you can attach to only Linux instances. You cannot do it with Windows instances. No, as of now, they are not, giving this kind of provision that you can attach to Windows. No, maybe in future they may give, we don't know. But EFS you can attach only to Linux instances. They have mentioned very, very clearly in the document. EFS is only for Linux instances, not for Windows. Okay. Now let's see how we are going to attach this one with Linux. Let's take two EC2 instances. This is EFS. And make sure that wherever your EFS is there, your EC2 instances also should be in the same region. All must be in the same region. You can't have EFS in Mumbai and EC2 instances in somewhere London, North Virginia. No, all must be in the same region. Now, could be in different availability zone. That is fine, but all must be in the same region. Now you can see this is EC2.1, this is EC2.2. These are Linux instances. This is EFS. Now what actually we do? First you need to create mount point in instance. You can give whatever name you want. I'll give my name Sai. I'll give my friend's name Raj. Whatever name. You create one directory mkdir and the directory name. This is what mount point. Then you need to mount. I'll show you how to do it. We need to mount. This process we call mount. We mounted, correct? Now what actually there could be, you could have many other directories. Okay, you could have many other directories, but this particular Sai from EC2 and Raj from EC2, these are mount points. That means when you create any file here, or when you put something, either you drag and drop or do anything in this directory. When you put something, either file or directory or any type of data, whatever, in this particular directory, that actually will be stored here. That can be seen by Raj from in this directory. Okay. That means right now, where is my actual data? That is in EFS. That these guys can see from their windows. The same thing here, you see laptop example, which I have given, pen drive example. See, when you put something, in this here, that you can see from here, correct? But where is my actual data? That is in A only, right? But that you can see from B. B is like a window through which you are accessing the data which is in A, correct? So here also same thing. When you put something in, when Sai put something in this directory, that actually will be stored here. That Hari can see from his directory. That means these Sai and Raj, these are just windows through which you are accessing the data which is in EFS. Okay. So Raj, what he can do, he can simply drag and drop. He can simply copy and paste. So when Raj put something here, any file or something, that actually will be stored here. That Sai can see from here. So that is so. Okay, it's a shared volume. Okay, if you want to share some data with others, okay, you can use EFS. You can attach EFS, one EFS with any number of instances. There is no limit. This is one more instance. This is one mount point. This is one mount. You can do it. There is no limit. Okay, it happens to deletion also. Suppose when Sai deletes something from here, that actually will be deleted from here. Then Raj, that he can't see from that one here. That is how it works. Understanding, right? Okay. That's all. And you don't need multiple mount points. Only one is enough. Because even if you have one more, concept remains same, right? Okay. So no need. Only one mount point is enough. Okay. One is enough. That is how it is going to work. Okay. So this is a shared one. If you want to share data across our teams, we use EFS. It's similar to, in company we use, right? Network share, file share in Windows, right? Kind of similar concept, but belongs to AWS. Okay. Now let's do it without any further ado. Let's get started. Let's do it. Jump into lab session. Then you will understand easily. For that, first we should, okay, I'll tell you what we do. First, I'm going to create one EFS. Let's create one EFS first. You choose any region. See, nowadays EFS, they are doing some modifications in Mumbai region. In Mumbai also it should work. It will work, but I'll show you in different region. Okay, because I heard that they are modifying something in EFS in Mumbai region. So better choose any other region. Okay, this region, any other region. Okay, you try in Mumbai also, it will work, no doubt. Okay, just I heard that they are modifying that. Okay, Ohio region. Now let me go to EFS. You can see here EFS, Elastic File System. Just click that. Simple steps, guys. Very, very simple, easy. Create file system. Give any name. My EFS, whatever name that you want. Okay. So this will be created in my default VPC, but in our project, we are going to do everything in our own VPC. Okay. So don't do anything, just click here, create. That's it. Over. EFS got created. Yeah, you know, right? There won't be any size for this. You keep on injecting the data, it grows automatically. Right? My EFS is ready. Okay. Now let's go inside EFS. Let's test everything, whether everything is fine or not. Network here, mainly this one. That is getting created. Fine. Yeah, my EFS is ready. Just one click. Now let's launch two EC2 instances. EC2 1, EC2 two instances. Now go to EC2 section. Okay, launch two instances in one go. Hands-on Linux, T2 micro. I can give two, right? I can launch two in one go, right? Fine. Now next, give any name. EC2. Later on, I'll make it as 1 and 2. Next, open any security group. Open SH is enough. If at all HTTP is there, HTTP also fine. You can create new one or you choose any existing. Review and launch. Create new key pair. Today's date is 23, right? 23 EFS. Okay, 23 EFS. Now download key pair and launch instance. View instances. That's it. Oh. Now let's rename them. EFS 1 and I'll rename as EFS 2. Sorry, EC2 1, EC2 2. Okay. See guys, there is one prerequisite is there. Not prerequisite, you can think of rule. There is one rule from AWS. That is, wherever your EFS is there, EC2 instances also must be in same security group. These three should share one common security group. Okay, that's the rule. That means my EFS is in which security group? Hit refresh. It is taking default security group. Let me show you. See here, security group. It is taking default. That is at the end 8D, F8D. right? This is in default security group, and your instances are in some other security group, that is Linux security group that we took existing. So let's add default security group to these EC2 instances so that all will share one common security group. That is a rule that they have given. Okay, so how to do it? Simple. Select instances, actions, security, network, and security. Okay, security. Yeah, change security group. Here, anyways, it is a Linux because we can go inside instance, we can do something. Apart from that, you add one more security group. When you click here, you can see default also is F8D. Select that and add. See, anyways, Linux security group is an existing one we selected. Apart from that, we selected default also. That's the rule. Just save it. Do the same thing to other instance also. Security, change here, default, add, save. Done. That is the rule. Just remember that rule. Yeah, that's it. Over. Now what we'll do? Let's go inside these two instances. Let's create mount points. In EC2 instance, I'll give as Sai. The other instance, I'll give as Raj. Okay, we'll do it. Go inside these two instances. EFS. Okay. This is EC2 1. Go inside EC2 2 also. What did I change color? Here I'll make it as solid dark. Okay, this is EC2 2. Now clear the screen. Sudo su minus control L to clear the screen. Now run yum update -5. That will take updates. Do the same thing in other instance also, because they mentioned clearly that please run yum update, right? Sudo su minus yum update -5. Okay. Yeah, done. Now clear the screen. On it. Here also. Control L to clear the screen. Control L. What we'll do, let's create mount points. Means directly simple. Hari, Sai and Raj. I'm inside one instance here. Okay, mkdir Sai. Simple, right? Do ls. Done. Now here also mkdir Raj. Do ls. Yes, you can see. I have created directories. Right? Now we need to mount. Okay, we need to mount these directories with EFS. Correct? Let's mount. So if you want to mount, that mount command you'll get from EFS here. That is, you can see attach. Click on attach. Yeah, here you can see this is mount point using the NFS client, right? Yeah, this is the one. What do? Just copy this. copy this command. You can see copied. Now you paste in both machines. Right click. If you right click, that will be pasted. But here the problem is, you can see it is taking EFS, right? This is what mount point actually. They are giving default mount point, but what is my mount point? Mine is psi, right? So you remove EFS, you make it psi, because this is my mount point, right? Okay. Yeah, here you mention psi, right? This mount point. Now press enter. Yeah, it's ready. Do the same thing in other instance also. Right click and remove that EFS. What is the mount point here? Raj. Correct. Enter. Done. Over. Okay. Now let's test. We'll go inside Sai and Raj and we'll test by creating some files and all. So here go inside Sai cd Sai. Simple Linux commands, guys. You need not worry. I'm inside Sai directory. Here also go inside Raj cd. See, I'm inside Raj directory. For testing purpose, let me do something. Let's create one file, folder, whatever. Okay. Here I'll create one file. The file name I'll give as Sai file. When I create that file, actually that will be created here. That Raj should able to see from here. Let's see whether it will work or not. Touch command we used to create file, guys. Touch. Actually, you are not going to run any Linux commands. Your job is just to mount. Okay. So remaining things will be taken care by these DevOps, Linux, these guys. Touch. Sci file. Touch command we used to create file. Okay. Touch sci file. Now do ls. File is there. Okay. Now this file you should be able to see. Raj should be able to see from his directory. Let's go and verify. See, go to this one. Now do ls. Yes, you can see inside Raj directory, Sai file is there. That means where is that file? That file is actually here in EFS, but that can be seen from this mount point. This is just a window, okay, through which he is accessing the data which is in EFS actually. Where is EFS? That is here. You can see this is my EFS. In that EFS only the data is in this. Okay. Let's test other way around. Let me create one file here. Okay, one directory. Let me create one directory. Raj dir. I will give name called Raj dir. So that actually will be placed here. That can be seen by Mr. Sai from here. That he should be able to see. Let's test whether it will work fine or not. Okay, here mkdir Raj dir, mkdir Raj dir. Do ls. Raj dir is there. That should be seen by Sai from his machine, right? Now do ls. You can see Raj dir. That is how EFS works. It's a simple concept, but it is very, very important. This we use in companies. Suppose you have one more instance that if you want to attach, what you can do simply, you launch one more instance. You create mount point and you run that mount command. What is the mount command which I have executed, right? That you can get from here. If you see when you click on attach, you copy this and run that. When you run that, automatically this will be connected, and these two files automatically this guy also can see from here. Okay, that is how EFS works. Okay, common storage. Okay, that is the story of EFS. It's a simple service, but it is important service. Okay, I have PPT, guys. Let me open it. One small slide. Okay. No. It is a storage service. It is one of the storages. We attach EFS to instances, same like EBS only, but EBS, one EBS you cannot attach to multiple instances, whereas one EFS you can attach to any number of instances. That's the difference. This we are going to include in our project also. Amazon EFS storage capacity is elastic. Correct? Elastic in nature, it grows automatically. Okay. Elastic means you can add any amount of data, it grows and shrinks automatically as you add and remove it. When you add the data, it grows. When you remove the data, it shrinks. Okay. Okay. So your applications have storage they need when they need it. I mean, as per the requirement, whatever data you put, it grows. If you remove, that shrinks. So always the size of EFS is equivalent to the data present inside the EFS. Okay, remember that. Can attach one EFS volume to multiple instances. That's what shared storage. Okay, shared one. So whenever you get the word shared, just think of EFS, elastic file system. Okay, that is EFS. Simple. Here you have to remember mount point, mount, how to attach these things you must know. Okay, and also one rule, that is all must share one common security group. What do? You try in Mumbai, it should work, because just I heard that they are doing some modification. That's why I've shown you in another region. So here conditions are some, whatever the AWS guys they mentioned, limitations. EFS is only for Linux. Only Linux instances. Okay, you can, that is a limitation. Just remember that. Okay. Yeah, free tier eligibility is there regarding the data. Whatever you kept, I think 5 GB something they have given free tier. So right now we kept only 2 files, right? So you can utilize up to 5 GB. But you better, after finishing your work, you better terminate these things. Okay. Yeah. So any doubts from anyone in this service?
So a user of first instance can make any updation into the Raj file, and Raj can also update any of the file of the site. So is there any permission kind of thing? Read,
Yes,
write?
yes. Yeah, actually these DevOps guys, they deal with permissions here. Because this file, I mean, I'm going into Linux things, but again, these are not for you guys, because see, if I do ls-l, we call this one as a long list. So every file, every directory that they create, it deals with permissions. Who can read, who can write, who can execute. This is a owner, group, others, so many permissions are there. Yes. So they give permissions. Okay, that means owner. So see here, when they give permissions to this one, that no one should, when they give permissions, only read, so others cannot delete those things. Okay, so yes, whatever normal Linux permissions are there, which are applicable to file and directories, those will be applicable to here also, so that we can restrict others from deleting these files. Okay, those are there anyways.
Okay, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Any doubts from anyone?
There is no limit for mounting that EC2 instance.
That means, see, no limit in the sense you can attach any number of instances. For that, there is no limit. There is no limit. Any number of instances. Suppose in your company you have a team of 100 members. Yeah, you can attach all 100 instances to the CFS. That you can do it. There is no limit.
Sai, is there any possibility to add at one time all the instances we can mount together?
One time all instances. No, because each instance you have to run command in this mount point, right? No, that is not there. Actually, see, without going in, so being a AWS guy, you are going to do one by one. But there are some Linux related concepts are there. That is not this EFS, Linux related, where without going into instance, you can run this one. But see, those are there. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. SSH. by using that you can do. But in companies we are doing one by one. That too, it's one-time effort only, right? Correct, Arun? So there won't be any issue. Understood?
So I joined the class 5 minutes late. So I just wanted to know that EFS size, there is any limitation, or if the size is full, it will create another, it will do a scaling.
Okay.
And
so this EFS, as I said, there is no limit because see, they mentioned here elastic. See this elastic. That means you keep any amount of data. If you keep on adding the data, it grows automatically. You remove the data, it shrinks. So there is no limit. You can put any amount of data. There is no limit. Got it?
Yeah, got it. Yeah. So that will be taken care by AWS. Whatever the size increases, auto scaling, that part they have to do.
Correct. AWS will take care of that.
Okay, thank you.
Any more doubts?
One more thing is mentioned. Actually, in this also three topics are there, like life cycle management and intelligent time.
Life cycle management. No, those things. See, those things are not there actually. But I heard that recently they started adding these things. But those are not.
Headline I can see.
Yeah, that's all. So recently it's a new initiative, life cycle management in intelligent training. But for these are not important for you because it's a recent initiative.
Hello, sir. Can we monitor it? Means if I delete large data, we delete some kind of folder.
Which one?
We can, in EFS, we can monitor the EFS. Means suppose I delete large folder.
No. See. You can't do anything here. You can't even see. Suppose this is like a pen drive. If you want to, can you open pen drive? No. If you want to do it, you need to attach to one laptop. From there only you can access. So from here only, whatever you do, here only. Yeah.
Like a virtual pen drive.
Yeah, kind of. That's it?
Yeah, Sai,
Oh, yeah, go ahead, please.
instead of auto scaling, yesterday we were doing the project. So the question was, if the one more EC2 instance, then how does that new EC2 will be mapped to the Ansible server?
Do one thing. You can just call me. What's your name? Pranab, right?
Yeah.
Pranab, you better call me today at 6 p.m. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Sai.
Yes, please.
So while we created Sai like MKD, created Sai directory, right?
Right.
Then we attached by running that mount command. At the end, we deleted that EFS and added Sai. So if we run exactly, it will create a directory EFS and then it will become mount, right?
No. Actually, what they are saying is they are asking us to create a folder called EFS. And they are asking us to mount. Okay, that's a default thing. But we have a different name, right? Just to avoid confusion, I have taken different names. That's why we changed the name to Sai. Okay. That's all. What we do, see, in our project, all this should be attached to all servers. Okay, so auto scaling. That time we can't create one different names, right? That time we take one common name. Okay, that is it. Any more doubts?
Sai, that was the same question Pranab asked.
Yeah, you do one thing. You be in a conference because you are from DevOps friends, right? You be in conference and you call me at 6 p.m. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Sai, only one doubt.
Yeah, please.
Actually, apart from this, what certification is actually good? What you're preferring?
Yeah, I'll tell you. See, there is a dedicated class for certifications. There is one entire class I'm going to take for certifications. In that, I'm going to explain how many certifications are there, how to book that certificate, what is the sequence, which one to be written, important priority wise, and what kind of question that they ask. Some sample questions I'm going to share with you, and how much you need to pay, how to book center, when you'll get certificate, how much you need to score, do's and don'ts, how many questions that they ask. Okay, the duration, everything will be covered in one class. There is one dedicated class for that certifications. Okay. So there I will explain to you. I'll give entire full complete knowledge. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead. Go ahead. Please go ahead.
Sorry, I don't get the IAM dashboard. How to get
IAM dashboard? Where?
It appear and disappear. Just 1-2 seconds. IAM dashboard. In my case. IAM dashboard.
Not working fine. Okay. So if you get any account related issues, you go to support here, support center. You create a case. I think I have shown you this one, right? Just to avoid billing and all.
Yes, sir.
You choose any account and billing related issue. You mentioned here, like, general information, something, category, account, okay, account structure, whatever you can mention. But here you mentioned that, whatever the issue happening, IAM dashboard is getting disappeared, and you mentioned here. So every time I try to access, it is showing something like this, just click here, submit, so that they will come back to you. They will verify and they'll come back to you. There might be issue with one particular your account only. Okay, might be. Okay, just contact admin support.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sai, can you please explain again that certificate part?
Yeah, I did not say anything about certification. There is one dedicated class for certification. There I am going to explain each and everything clearly. I'm going to take one separate class for that. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So once you finish your work, how to delete all these things? Let me show you. Just you delete EFS. See here, select EFS and delete. And for confirmation, you have to give that EFS ID. This is the one, right? Is here. Confirm. Now, yeah, it is deleted. Yes, here, deleting mount targets, everything. Then you delete your terminate your EC2 instances. Okay, that's it. That will be deleted. Okay. Yeah, that's it, guys. For today, it's a comparatively smaller service, but it is important. You understood, right? The service is small. Theory is also less, but it is important. Like that, there are some services. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow we have class. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.